Have you ever wanted to run into a burning building and help someone, or maybe you just wanted to ride on a fire truck? Well, if the answer is yes to either one of those questions, this week's Empire Adventure is for you. I'm here with members of the McCownville Volunteer Fire Department here in the Capital Region. They're going to run me through some training today. It's just like backdraft, right?
And not really.
Chicago Fire?
A little closer.
Closer? All right. The girls love it though, right?
That they do.
All right, they do. All right. We're going to gear up and we're going to get to business. Let's do it. How am I gonna fit there?
You'll figure it out.
Gas mask. Pretty important.
Luke, I am your father. Yeah?
Good job, Keith. I think you're better at this than I am.
Well, before even leaving the station, you have to have the right gear, from boots, pants, suspenders, even the jacket. The equipment is heavy, meant to protect you. All told, I'll be carrying about 45 extra pounds. Let's go for a ride on the truck. I know everybody wants to see that. Let's do it. And it's time to go. It's exciting. We are heading over to the smokehouse, is what it's called. We'll explain a little bit more when we get there, but I'm getting pretty excited. My first opportunity to be a real-life firefighter. Gonna be cool.
So this is the Town of Goodland Smokehouse.
Tyler here is my guide for today's training. He's been a volunteer firefighter for 5 years, and he's also my producer here at Spectrum News.
It's simulating, like I said, what it's actually like in a fire.
Yeah, right, exactly.
And as you can see, hallways are a very important part of this building. Most victims that you're going to find in a hallway.
This building is like a maze, hallways, staircases, and spaces in between, all designed to test a firefighter during a search and rescue mission.
Stuff like this is going to trip you up in an actual fire, so having a building like this is very important to simulate what it's like in a real fire. Obviously, you don't have the heat when you're in the smokehouse.
Before you go any further, they call it the smokehouse. Why?
They call it the smokehouse because there's no fire.
While this building fills up with smoke like water vapor, I put on the rest of my gear, an air pack and a face mask.
Luke, I am your father.
Also, I can breathe inside a burning building.
Once you get in there, you're not going to be able to see a thing.
It's going to be quite a scenario, something I've never seen before.
Once inside, it's clear the only way to move is on the floor. I'm in the middle to keep my hand on the left leg of the firefighter in front of me. Tyler does the same from behind.
Going up, Tyler.
Going up, gotcha.
Yeah, I can't see anything.
The flashlight provides only limited visibility.
Turn
Turn
around.
right.
So you have to rely on feel and, most importantly, each other.
It is so foggy in here. You can really see right in front of you, and that's about it. So listening to the command and talking to each other is really helpful in here, I've noticed, just moving around, just from a little bit of what I've done so far.
Command engine 5-7, getting reinforcement of person trapped inside the structure. Do a smoke showing at this time.
All right, we just ran through one of our scenarios in the smokehouse, just kind of practicing right and left-hand searches, but now things are going to get serious. Someone is trapped inside of this scenario, and we need to find them.
5-7 received. We'll be starting a primary search. Ready to go?
Let's do it.
While we do everything we can to find the person trapped, it's important to communicate to make sure everyone is safe.
You hear coughing. Right here. We hear him.
Over here.
To the left.
And through teamwork,
We got him.
we were able to find the person in need in just minutes.
Command 5-7, who's located the victim. We'll be making our way out shortly.
All right, so we survived the smokehouse in this scenario here. Tyler, I wanted to know, how did I do, basically?
You know, you did better than me, and I've been doing this for years, so we'd like to have you anytime. You know, if we can finagle, get you an application, I think we might have to do that.
So you think I could actually be a volunteer firefighter?
I think you could, Casey. You did extremely well today. I know all the lieutenants and everyone else felt the same way, so
All right.
You're welcome here anytime.
All right, well, anyway, it was awesome. I had a great time, and this is a lot tougher than it looks. This equipment is heavy. You do have to be in shape. If you're not, you want to be a volunteer firefighter, you can do it. Just maybe get yourself ready and get yourself ready for this kind of scenario, because it does take some strength. But I had a great time, and We've got lots of Recruit New York events coming up, and I'd just like to point out that while I played a hero on TV, I'm not really one. These guys are the real heroes. They volunteer their time, and they do this to really help people on their own time. So that's it for Empire Adventures. I'm Casey Bortnick. Robert, it's your turn next.